Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make this beanie. For this beanie you have to use super bulky yarn. I use this yarn, but you use super bulky yarn for this beanie. It's very cute, as you can see. You will find the sizes. I have sizes written. You have everything written for the sizes. It's a Christmas beanie. It's knitted, not crochet. It's made in knitting. Hope that you find this video useful and that you try and make it. As I told you, you have to use bulky yarn. I'm using this yarn. I'm using cream and red. I'm not using bulky yarn, so the bean is not coming that large. But as I told you, the important thing is that you use bulky yarn for this beanie. I'm going to start the casting on. For those who don't know how to cast on, I have a video on how to cast on the stitches. There are two ways you can cast on. I'm using this way to cast on, but I have other ways of casting on. So start by casting on the stitches. So I casted on the stitches. Now we're going to make the first row. The first row is going to be 1 knit, 1 purl. Now I prefer always the first stitch. I don't knit it. I put it directly on the needle. So we're going to purl the next one. So we're going to make 1 knit, 1 purl, 1 knit, 1 purl, all the round like this. All the 1 knit, 1 purl. Continue all the row like that. Now we're going to start the second row. Now we're going to start the first row is ready, as you can see. Now the next row we're going to start with a purl, but still the first stitch I prefer not to knit it, so you put it directly like this on the needle, like you're purling it, but don't purl it. So the first one is purl and don't purl it. Now the second one knit. Now we're going to do the opposite. First we started with knit, purl. Now we're going to make purl, knit. We're going to do the opposite. Where we did the knit, we're going to do the purl. Where we did the purl, we're going to knit. And you continue all this row like that. Purl, knit, all the row like that. Continue like that. Since I'm doing the adult one, I made 12 rows. I repeated those 2 rows, and in all I made 12 rows. In brackets you have all the sizes. I'm doing the adult one, even though it's small, because I'm not using the chunky yarn. But I made 12 rows, and as you can see, always I did the opposite. Where I made the knit, I made purl. Where I made purl, I made the knit. So 12 rows, the adult one. Now I changed the color to red, and now we're going to knit the whole row knitted in red. Here I'm doing like this because I made a mistake in the first few stitches, that's why, but you don't have to do like this. You have to knit only these first stitches, I made a mistake. So you have to knit all the row in red. Continue knitting it, all the row in red. Continue like that. So the row is ready. Now, since I'm making the adult one, now I have to work 16 rows, 1 knit, 1 purl. 1 knit, 1 purl the rows. Now this row is purl. because before I made knit. In the brackets you have all the sizes, how much rows you have to make, depends on the size you're making. I'm making the adult one, so I have to make 16 rows, alternating one knit, one row knit, one row purl, one knit, one purl, the rows. And as I told you, depends on the size you're making. You have in the brackets how many rows you have to make. Always using, as I told you, chunky yarn. Always using chunky yarn for this beanie. Continue like that. So now we're going to start decreasing. I'm going to those who are making the adult, now they're going to start decreasing this row that we're going to make. Those that are making the adult, as we go along, you will see the sizes from where the other sizes have to decrease as we go along. So for now, only those that are making the adult one have to do this row. Only those who are making the adult one. Then you will, as I told you along the video, you will see when the other sizes has to start decreasing. Now we're going to start decreasing. So the first one I prefer not to knit it, it's 1. So we're going to knit 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 10, and now we're going to decrease. So we knit 2 stitches together. We knit another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we knit another 2 together, and you continue all the row like that. 10 decrease, 10 decrease. Now this is ready. We have 44 stitches. Now the next row we're going to purl it. Every alternate row that we have, we're going to purl it. Row we decrease, and the alternate row always purl it. The first stitch I prefer not to knit it, and now we knit all the other stitches, all the row, you knit it, as I told you, every alternate row. Now we're going to start the next row. Now those that are making sizes from 5 to 10 years and the other, they have to decrease. So we purl 9, we knit 9, we knit 9 stitches, and then 2 together, and 2 together. You continue like that. You knit 9 and you knit 2 together. As I told you, those of 5 to 10 years that are making 5 to 10 years, and the adult, they have to continue. Knit 9, 2 together. Then till the end of the row. Then the row, we're going to knit 2 together here. Then the row after this, you're going to purl it. The alternate rows, I told you, you have to purl it. So 40 stitches you have remaining. Now we're going to start the next row. In the brackets you have the sizes of those that have to decrease. Now we're going to knit 8, 2 together, knit 8, 2 together, and as I told you, in the brackets you have the sizes of the ones that have to decrease. So knit 8, purl 2 together, and in all the adult one have to finish with 36 stitches. So continue like that, and as I told you, the row after this one you have to purl it. So this we knit 8, knit 2 together, and the row after you have to purl it. Now we're going to start the next row. Now we're going to knit 7, knit 2 together, 7, 2 together, and in the brackets you have the sizes of the ones that you have to decrease. And the row after this one, you're going to purl it. So knit 7, knit 2 together, 7, 2 together, and the row after purl. Now we're going to start the next one. Now we're going to knit 6. The first one I know knitted as always. So knit 6 and knit 2 together, and in the brackets you have the sizes of the ones that you have to decrease. In the brackets you have the sizes, so you continue knit 6, knit 2 together, and the row after this one purl it. You have to have 28 stitches, so the row after this one you purl it. Now we're going to start the next row. This time we're going to knit 5, knit 2 together, and in the brackets you see the ones that you have to decrease. So knit 5, P2, knit 2 together, and the row after this one you're going to purl it, just like we did the others. Continue like that, knit 5, knit 2 together, and the row after purl. Now this row goes for all the sizes. We're going to do all the sizes. So we knit 4, 3 and 4, and knit 2 together. As I told you, all the sizes have to do this. Knit 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and knit 2 together. And as the others that we made, we have to purl the row after. So knit 4, knit 2 together, and purl all the row after. Now this row goes for all the sizes too. So now we're going to knit 3, 1, 2 and 3, and knit 2 together. As I told you, all the sizes have to do this. And knit 2 together. Knit 3, 1, 2 and 3, and knit 2 together all along all the row, and then the row after you have to purl it. Now we're going to make the next row on all sizes, so we knit 2 and 2 together. So 2, we knit 2 and 2 together, all the sizes we have to do that. Knit 2, 2 together, and the row after you purl it. Now we're going to make the next row for all sizes. Knit 1, knit 2 together, knit 1, knit 2 together, all the row like that, all sizes, and we purl the other row. Now we're going to knit 2 stitches together, all the sizes. So you knit 2 stitches together, and we have to remain with 4 stitches. We have to have remaining 4 stitches like that, 4 stitches. Now these are ready. We cut the thread a little bit long because we're going to sew it with it. I got a sewing needle, tapestry needle, and we're going to sew it. So you put the needle through all the stitches, through the 4 stitches there. You pull the needle through the 4 stitches, you pull the thread, you take away the needle, you pull the thread, so we close the stitches, and then you turn it around on the inside. From the inside, we're going to sew it from the inside, and then you sew it all along. From here, all along, down here, you make them exactly, and you sew it all along here. You start sewing it all along. So this is the beanie ready. As you can see, it became a bit small for me because I didn't use chunky yarn. You make sure that you use chunky yarn so you have it bigger and you have the sizes written and everything. The important thing is you use chunky yarn. I made a pom-pom on top, and as you can see, it's very cute. It's ideal for now, for Christmas, since Christmas is coming. Hope you understood what I showed you and that you try and make it. Bye for now.